Hey everyone, Denise here from Sewlimitless, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the brand new Cashmerette Mansfield dress pattern. So let's get started. First of all, welcome and welcome back to the channel if you are returning. If you're new here, then hi, my name is Denise and I want to talk to you about this Cashmerette Mansfield dress pattern. It's a PDF pattern. This is how it looks. They reached out to me and wanted me to collaborate with this project with them, on this project with them. So I was happy to do that. Now, if you're not familiar, Cashmerette is a pattern company that normally, basically they do, they make patterns for larger or large busted, larger size women, but they actually have a very good size range. And their goal is that everyone should be able to have a pattern that can fit them well, especially if you have like different areas that are maybe larger than what the normal pattern companies address in their size range. So I was given the opportunity to get this pattern. Now, with doing this, they did give me a 1-year all-access membership in their Cashmerette Club, which is where this pattern is located. And I'll leave you information down below if you want to check that out for yourself. But this dress, it is described here as a party dress, which features 2 layers. Strappy fitted knee-length dress with a swooping sweetheart neckline and a sheer overlay dress in a T or maxi length, which can also be made into an overskirt. So what I did is, this is the underdress basically that I made. This one here, I love this color. I bought this at JoAnn's. Now they consider this, they called it dark brown. To me, it's like a really bronze color. It's bronzy to me. But anyway, JoAnn called it dark brown, and it is a silky jacquard fabric. And that is what I use. I just purchased this in the store. And then for the overlay, this here is like a burgundy or wine color chiffon that they had. So both of these fabrics were from JoAnn Fabrics. I just purchased all of this together so I could really match up, and because I knew I wanted to do the overdress because I like the coverage of the overdress. So this project, came together actually pretty easily. I was surprised. This in particular, now I did do a muslin for the underdress, for the strappy part of the dress, because I was concerned about the sweetheart neckline and how that would fit, knowing, of course, from my own personal wearing, that I would want the overdress anyway. Not because of the length of the dress, but I'm just not a cleavage kind of showy person, so I want the coverage. So that is why I knew I was going to do the overdress, and I made mine in the T length. It's not the maxi. There is a longer version that you can make if you like. Now I do really like the length of this. It's just so pretty and flowy. It's very comfortable actually to wear. There are a few things that in the construction that I did differently with mine. In particular, if I made this again with the chiffon portion, I would either just do French seams, which is not something that I would normally do, but for me it just seems like it would really fit well with sewing the chiffon. Or I would just put it together like I normally would, but then just reinforce all the seams. They have you do things a little differently than what I was used to in previous projects. And one thing I would change is this neck here. The neck does come right at the base of my neck. And for me, it's just a little too close. I would give myself a little bit more room, and even just like a ½ inch, and then just finish that off at the neckline like that. I think that would be perfect. I mean, it actually, I would only need that in the front because the back for me is just fine. The underdress in particular came together very easily. I was concerned about putting in the invisible zipper on the side. That actually worked out quite well. And so that was no problem. And like I said, I did make the muslin just to see how it was going to look. And this is my first time doing a Cashmerette pattern, so I really wasn't sure about the size, but I was trying to choose between two sizes, the 12 and the 14. I went ahead and made the 14, and that was the right choice for me. That one fits much better, I think, than the 12 would have. So I was glad I went with that. And then with the overlay, the overdress, I actually made that. I did not do a muslin on that, which is why there were a few things that I would change if I were to do this again. But with the overdress, I also made that in the same size, in a size 14, and that worked out well also. It's easy to do. You do have a lot of gathers in the waist, and this was my first time sewing with chiffon. I'd never done that before. I'd purchased a piece of chiffon that I was actually thinking of using. I had previously purchased a piece of chiffon that I was thinking about using for the overlay, for the overdress, and I thought this one, this burgundy, just went much better with the bronze color. So that's why I ended up with that. Sewing the chiffon, I made sure to use the walking foot. I actually use the walking foot for both because this is the silky fabric. It can, you know, those layers can slip, so you don't want that to happen. And then with the chiffon, it's so lightweight and slippery. So I use the walking foot on my sewing machine for both, constructing both of these dresses. Brand new needle, that was important. I believe I used a smaller, maybe like a 9 or a 10 needle, and it was brand new because I wanted to make sure that the holes were going to be small and nothing would catch on anything. So that was, you know, the point of that. But actually pretty quick and easy to put together. And I like that these are in two pieces. They are not put, you don't attach them together when you're done. I guess you could if you wanted to, but you don't. So I like that this is actually two separate pieces. So if you had even like a slip dress that you wanted to wear up under this, you could use that as well. So you have so many different options with this Mansfield dress pattern that, you know, I think it's a good pattern. It's a party dress, and it could be like a wedding guest dress, mother of the whatever dress. You could do all of those things with this. I think it has that kind of versatility with it. But I'm happy with how it turned out, especially those two layers together. I think it's really stunning. So I was happy with the results that I got. I will leave you information down below so you can check out this pattern for yourself. You can check out the Cashmerette website. But I am happy that I did this. I'm happy that they gave me the opportunity to give this a try. So basically, that is it for this video. If you have any questions or comments about the Mansfield dress, please leave them down below. And I will try my best to answer any questions that you got about that. But I do thank you all for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a new upload. But take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.